And we're live. Cool. I forgot how we start these.
We can go with some nicknames. I'm kind of feeling like obviously we got to introduce Jake here, but I have a nickname for Jake already.
Oh, well, let's do this. Welcome to the new season of NHL. Welcome to the new season of League Banter. Welcome to a new season of disappointment from your favorite teams and us talking about your favorite teams.
Unprofessionally.
Unprofessionally, of course. My name, in the bottom right, we have our friend Evan, the donkey man. I'm blanking.
Oh,
Matthews.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's because he got them kicks.
All right. Andrew, the Zonkey man. Ahonen. A Zonkey is a zebra and a donkey. That's a real thing.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't know. But
okay.
Yeah. In my land, it is a real thing.
Zonkey. Googling it now.
And also here to talk about some rookies, the man himself, Jake. I'm gonna call you the skunk. I'm gonna go with the skunk.
I mean, I definitely smell right now. I had a rough night last night.
I would love for you to tell me why he's
Jasperson, sorry. Because he's hung like a skunk right now, dude.
He's okay.
Hey, it works.
It'll change from week to week.
The Zonkey does exist according to
Look at that thing, dude. I want one.
Look at the little guy.
Look at that first picture.
Look at the little guy.
Oh,
he's a little guy.
That's amazing.
See, this one looks mad though. I don't like this one.
No.
This one looks like I don't want to pet this.
Nope. But you know what we need to do with that?
Angry.
Add it to the fucking
Kill it
to the paint.
Oh yeah. That's
no. Not. Why'd you just jump straight to murder?
I don't know, man.
Are we here to talk about hockey or
this is hockey talk.
Hey, have you ever watched this show?
Kidding me? So as always,
it's been a while.
As always,
yeah,
we use Microsoft Paint for everything. And
number one thing,
is our Zonky guy. So he's going to be added to. Here's our predictions thing that we're going to keep track of our scores here and see who is actually good at shit.
Yeah, by the end of the year, we will have a Zonky.
Hang out up here in the top right. All right.
Quick question. Do I click watch stream if I want to see what you're going to be putting up, or do I not click that?
Yeah, hit that.
Okay.
Hit that shit, bro.
Hit that shit.
Okay, cool.
So
sweet.
Here's our predictions thing. We use Microsoft Paint because fuck you.
Oh, there's a Zonky.
Here's the Zonky. He's vibing.
The whole time, Jake had no idea what we were fucking talking about.
The official Beer League Banter mascot of 2021-2022 season is the Zonky.
The Zonky. That'll be for the 33rd NHL team. Will be like the Switzerland Zonkeys or something like that.
Switzerland.
No, you got to do what's a shitty place?
Bakersfield,
like Ohio,
or in Texas.
Some like a flyover state that no one would think, like the North Dakota fucking.
The North Dakota Zonkeys.
North Dakota Zonkeys.
I like it. All right, fuck yeah, dude.
If you guys could pick one player to be the captain of that team, who would it be?
Nazem Kadri, because I fucking hate that guy.
Who?
Nazem Kadri. Fuck him.
Oh,
go move to North Dakota and fucking eat some cheese.
He would be good on the Zonkeys.
He kind of looks like him.
I'm gonna go with. Hey, you know what? Captain of the Zonkeys. I'm thinking here. Ryan Kessler. You know what? They just take that bullshit contract and give him the C. He never plays for him, but he's just there to sell jerseys. Ryan
Is that over this year or next year? The contract.
I think it might be off the books this
year. Is
it?
Okay.
This is why we have resources.
True. I mean, it's not like the Ducks really need it right now anyways, the cap space. They're not really spending on anything.
Holy shit, dude. It says it's 41 guaranteed.
Ooh. How pixelated this is already.
Ooh.
It's fine. We know who it is. It's fine.
That's a gem.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
All right.
We can get into this and let Jake start doing his thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, what do we want to start with?
We do the draft.
All right.
Yeah,
do a
so
little
Jake
little
is
draft.
Jake is smarter than we are, and that's why he's here now because of draft stuff. Because we're the old men now who talk about the glory days of
It's true.
like, oh, the best player I've ever seen is Bobby Orr. It's like if Bobby Orr was playing in today's league, he would not do well. If Gretzky was playing in today's league, he'd be destroyed because he's tiny.
Exactly. We're like Quinn Hughes, but did you ever watch Ken Danico? You know, like just names that kids now are like, who the fuck is that?
You're like, who the fuck is Keith Carney? Like, he had the biggest head I've ever seen.
So what year do you think you guys are stuck in then?
Like 2001.
The 03 draft.
Okay.
2001, baby.
Getzlaf, Perry, fucking Taves, like Kane, that whole.
And the crazy thing is, like, if you look back, that we got them pretty late. You know, it wasn't like they were top 10 draft picks. You know, like
Now they're like, look at this weird fucking turtle bird looking motherfucker. Like, dude, what are we gonna do with this guy? Oh, what about his buddy who's just like a tall oaf? Like, let's grab him.
You know what? What's something we should do this year is go through like previous draft years and look, because I've done it before, where you look at where everyone was drafted, and you just get so angry at like the player that your team drafted versus who was available.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's true. Like, what? I don't know. I don't remember what year it was, but Patrick Hornquist was like the last pick of the draft.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember hearing that. That's insane.
I know. All right. Well, we can talk this year's draft, Jake, because I still have no idea what happened for the most part. At least,
okay.
We can go like top 10, those players or whatever.
Yeah. Let's do that. I can guide it. I can give some thoughts, and
who sucks?
I'll just wait and see what you have to say about it. So
maybe some comparisons too, if you could help us out. Be like, this player, if we had to compare him to an NHL player right now, it would.
See, I hate doing comparisons, to be honest, because eventually they're gonna develop into being their own sort of style of player.
Fuck you.
No, right.
But I will relay some of the more common comparisons that a lot of analysts are given. That's no problem. So we can start with Owen Power, easy number one.
Owen Power.
They kind of compared him to like a Victorman type of player, big body. Obviously, he's not reporting to Buffalo right now, which, in my opinion, very smart to develop his game. He's playing in Michigan with that super team.
Yeah.
I know they got like Kent Johnson. What was that?
I said they're going to smash this year, right? Michigan?
Yeah, no, 100%. They got Kent Johnson. They got Luke Hughes, Matty Beniers.
Wait, there's another fucking Hughes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They are the stalls of this generation, is what you're saying. Even though that generation hasn't been ended yet.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Generation is also 100 years or whatever, so yeah, that's incorrect. They're like the stalls.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I like Owen Power.
This guy's fucking.
He's
name.
not.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a good name.
It's a good name.
I do have,
but like judging by name itself, I've never seen this person play hockey before. This guy is a fucking powerhouse because his name is Power.
Yes,
exactly.
And by staying in college, does that burn burns a year of his entry level contract, right?
I'm
I don't know
not too sure that.
Okay, I thought.
Actually, you know what? It does because players I've held out before. Justin Schultz, I believe, did it. Was it to Anaheim?
Fuck that piece of shit.
Yeah, it was Anaheim actually, and then Jimmy Vesey too.
Yeah, Jimmy Vesey.
Yeah, so it does burn a year, I believe.
No, dude, it's such a smart move. He's such a smart move.
Yeah, I mean, he's physical. He has a heck of a shot. Mechanically, his skating's good. He's not going to blow you away with speed or anything, but he's stout. So, it was the solidified number one pick. I like what Buffalo did with it.
He played for who? What's the Chicago Steel? Look at that.
United States Hockey League? Is that what that
USHL?
league?
Oh,
yeah, USHL.
So he had 12 goals in 45 games.
That's not bad for a big boy.
Why did this guy get drafted number one, though?
Potential's a big reason.
All
I
right.
mean, and the big body too. You look at a lot of the teams winning cups right now. I mean, Tampa last 2 years, they're kind of bouncing off of guys like Victor Hedman, big defensemen who are powerful. And I think that's what Buffalo's trying to replicate. Because Dahlin, I mean, he has skill. Obviously, had a terrible year last year, but I think they're trying to add a little bit more bulk to their roster.
And they got rid of Ristolainen, right? He went to Philly, so he's no longer in Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. He's
And
gone.
he was a big boy. So they're kind of filling in one big boy for another.
Yeah, I think Owen Power is a much smarter player, though,
Yeah.
positionally, and he'll make better breakout passes. So
He's a smarter player by not playing in Buffalo this year. Like, just alone, you're like, oh, yeah, that guy's smart.
That's not
Jake
him.
froze. Jake froze.
Jake's dead. Good night, sweet prince. Well, while he's coming back, look at photos of this guy.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
there he is. There he is.
Okay, cool.
He's laying down on the ice because he's tired.
Hell yeah. Number one draft pick, baby.
Number one, you earned it, buddy.
It was seen as a weaker draft. It's a lot of these players are wild cards for sure. We're not really sure. I mean, to be honest though, some of them have looked pretty good in camps. For example, I'm not going to talk about him because he was a little later. He was 12th overall or 11th if you're not counting Arizona. He might be the number one center for Columbus, which isn't saying a ton.
Yeah.
But no one was expected to make teams out of camp, and there's some players that are actually surprising right now that obviously aren't in college. So,
what's his name though?
Who?
What's his name though?
Cylinder?
Sillinger?
Cole Sillinger.
Cole Sillinger.
All right.
There it is.
I've also heard
that. Who's this guy?
Dude, stop looking up pictures of little kids. What are you
doing? I know, this is weird.
Come on, Andrew.
This guy's apparently missing. We should actually look for this guy.
All right, this has turned into a crime show.
I know. What the fuck? That's this guy.
There you
fucking shit hanging out of his mouth. All right.
Yep.
Oh, he's going with the blue.
You know
mouth
what? He does this a lot. It looks like because there's multiple photos of him doing it online. I don't like that, but I that's usually the sign that someone is good at hockey.
Yeah.
It's true. He's got a little bit of a swagger to his game, is what I'm going to assume.
His flow is nice. He's wearing a golf shirt. That's fine, I guess.
Something
he's giving a thumbs up. He loves giving thumbs up. He's a very positive guy. He wears socks and sandals. That's kind of a minus, but
big Patty Kane fan. I'm going to go ahead and make that assumption.
I think yeah.
His down is IQ. So I think that's why he dropped a little bit.
All right, you heard it here first, buddy.
He's dumb.
Get smart, dumbass.
Hockey IQ.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Yeah. There he is again, dude. He's fucking chewing on this motherfucker like crazy.
Yeah. Doesn't the Kachuk brothers do that?
Probably. They seem like
I don't know about Brady.
The mean one probably does.
I know. I'm pretty sure that Mr. Matthew does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping he's just like chewing on like an unlit cigarette. I feel like that's just what he would do.
Like Ken Danico used to.
You ever seen Ty Domi skate? He didn't even eat skates.
You guys never did that? You guys never did that in roller hockey?
What, chew unlit cigarettes?
Well,
I did that every game, dude. Just fucking threw in like a fucking Marlboro. I can't say that word, but you know what I mean.
Jolie the goalie absolutely did.
Yes, he did. No, I was a mouthpiece chewer. But
I never used a mouthpiece ever.
Yeah, during roller, I had the cage, so.
No mouthpiece, no nothing. I was fucking raw dogging it.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, we were all forced to wear them even through high school.
Yeah. I did too, like in beer league, just because I wore a visor, and I was like, this mouthpiece is gonna save me.
Yeah, I want to find a beer league. I don't think there's any up here though in Flagstaff.
I guarantee you there's. It's just a bunch of old fuckers.
Yeah, you just got to be willing to sit in that locker room and listen to the shit they talk about.
Who is like your number one? Like, this is the hot shit guy this year.
Out of the draft.
Yeah, like bar none. This is number one.
Good rhyme.
That's tough. I mean, Owen Power probably. But in an Anaheim perspective, I would have liked Matty Beniers.
Right.
I was extremely bummed we didn't get him. He was sort of the consensus number 2. I was hoping he would drop, but we can't always have nice things, so it's okay.
It's true. Like your TV. It's nice.
Yeah, he's just solid. He's a solid player. I don't know how high the potential is. His comparison would probably be to Bo Horvat. He's a Bo Horvat type of player.
I like that.
Yeah, no, he's defensively, he's an extremist. I mean, his defensive game, he's always in the right position, intercepting passes. He's a great forechecker. I'd say his floor is probably like a Gabriel Pajot type of guy.
Okay.
That's his floor, though, so he could get much better than that. Another player is playing with Michigan, so we'll see what happens with that. But I think Seattle definitely got a great player in Matty Beniers.
So some person, yeah, go for it, Evan. Go.
Oh, no, go for it. Mine's just gonna be a question. That actually looks really cool. All right, I'll go anyway. So tell me about this McTavish kid from an unbiased perspective, and then from a Ducks fan perspective,
and then a biased perspective, like super biased.
Okay,
yeah.
So it's from the
yeah.
It's from the how do you say it? Peterborough Pete's, something like that.
I don't know.
I don't fucking.
Okay, well,
did you just speak French to me? I don't know what that was.
Mason McTavish. So, from an unbiased perspective, next best center aside from Matty Beniers.
Yeah.
Again, he's actually a leader. I wouldn't be surprised if he was with C in the future for Anaheim.
He looks like every dick that I played with.
Yeah. No, he's not a grinder type of player, but he will have. He'll be good on the penalty kill. Offensively, has a hell of a shot. That's probably what's most talked about. And personally, I'm not even saying this as under bias, but his passing, his playmaking skills, underrated.
Nice.
I watched him in the rookie tournament. He was pretty dominant in that. And I think he's only played 1 or 2 games for preseason so far. He's looked great. He looks like he fits in well. Very strong kid, very mature. A lot different from a lot of the prospects that Anaheim has now.
Yeah.
He's going to be a good complementary piece.
So it looks like he scored more goals than
kid.
the number 1 pick guy in the last few years.
Well, that guy was a defenseman, so that's gonna happen, Andrew.
Oh, he was a defenseman. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. No, he's a goal scorer. From an outside perspective, I think people are going to like him for sure. People saw him as being a bit of a reach for in Anaheim's perspective, but if they're for a center, I definitely think he would be the
so how silky are his mitts?
Yeah.
He has pretty silky mitts. It's not Zegras level, but it's up there.
How sweet are his cellies?
Yeah. He's pretty hype. He's pretty hype. So, we'll see how it goes. But I don't think he's gonna pull anything off like a Yager, the salute or nothing. But I like him.
We ask the fucking hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, this is unprofessional hockey talk. You don't have to tell us exactly what it is. Just tell us how fucking hype he is, okay? So we're gonna take that and we're gonna fucking run with it.
Yeah, he's pretty hyped. So,
oh fuck, dude, he's hype as shit.
I like him a
lot. He straight up looks like he came out of Tiva.
He really does.
He does, right?
For the 4 people listening that know what Tiva is, which is 3 of us are right here.
Like this guy clearly went to TVHS, man.
So, so that's like your hot shit guy. Like he's awesome, or what?
Beniers probably is my hot shit guy.
I got you.
Yeah,
the Petersboro Pete's. What a fucking name.
There you go. Yeah, that's how you say it.
I like how they also have also known as, and it's the same name. Mason McTavish, aka Mason McTavish.
His well-known nickname, Mason McTavish.
I'm Evan Matthews, also known as Evan Matthews.
Also known as Evan fucking Matthews. All right,
my
cool.
God.
That's awesome. Is this so? We're almost at our 20-minute mark. Actually, we're 3 seconds away. That's perfect. Do you want to transition into whatever the fuck this is?
That's you know what? If Jake has more, he's got to say. I don't know if how he's feeling about this. I'll leave it in his hands.
Do you want me to do like a quick lightning round for the rest of the top
sure.
10?
Yeah, do
Fuck
it.
yeah,
do
man.
do
Okay.
like just like brrr, and then me and Evan are gonna
Okay.
like do cool shit in the background while you do it.
All right, sounds good. Next actually was Luke Hughes, the New Jersey Devils, third Hughes brother coming through. Wow, that was quite distracting, Andrew.
That's my fucking Squidward dancing to the fucking.
I don't think he'll be as good as Quinn, but he's an offensive defenseman. He's got to work on his skating a little bit, but it's not as bad as Brant Clark we'll talk about a little bit later, who has knock-knee syndrome, I believe it's called.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's just like it's something that affects his skating, so the mechanics aren't going to be correct.
That's crazy.
But he has a what
Yeah.
now?
Knock-knee syndrome. I believe
Knock-knee
it's called.
syndrome. That sounds like
Yes.
that sounds like one of those old-timey like sicknesses, like the collywobbles. You got the knock-knee syndrome.
It makes them play
Yeah.
They all
his
knocking
game
together.
all cattywampus.
Doc Emmerich is fucking naming diseases now. Oh, he's a doctor. That makes sense. Oh, okay. We're full circle now.
Yep.
I'm-
All right.
Much,
Hold on.
man. He was great.
While you're talking, I'm going to Google knock-knees.
Okay.
All right, keep it going.
Next up, Kent Johnson. He went 5th to Columbus. Him and Sillinger are going to be a great 1-2 punch in the future. He's also a Michigan product, so he won't be playing anytime soon, or maybe next year. We'll see. He's a little underdeveloped. He's got to put on some weight. But in terms of skill, I think he probably has the most out of the top 10.
So did Columbus have 2 like top 15 picks this year?
Correct. Yeah,
Wow.
because Sillinger went 12th or 11th, however you look at it. So.
Whoa.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's Brant Clark. That's what he has.
Dude, he should have been a goalie.
LA.
I like this better. Oh, dude, 100%.
He should have been a goalie.
He's always in butterfly.
That's the stance.
Well, he's a defenseman, so you'll probably be pretty good at if he gets in front of it.
Oh man, I
Be a
fucking
block
hate
shot
this.
specialist.
I need to close.
I don't mean
Yes.
to make fun of this guy. I'm just saying, like, that's the goalie stance, man. That's it.
It's brutal.
I spent so many years trying to get that stance down, and he was born with it.
Dude, so
Yeah.
like here we go. So we got your normal knees here. You got your fucking bow legs, which is mostly for cowboys and people who are intimidating pit bulls. And then you got your knock knees, which is for goalies and or Luke Hughes.
Kind of like Tommy Pickles-esque. You remember how like the Rugrats?
Yeah, that kid was fucked up. Nobody noticed it.
Yeah, well,
It was the
look at
90s.
that.
They didn't make any sense.
Yeah. Also, Jake, we appreciate you dealing with our fucking adult ADHD, man. We really do.
No, you know what? I'm having a good time. It's
Look at you
fun kind
smiling.
of listening. I feel like I'm still part of the audience, but giving some facts.
I mean, you were the
It's
only
kinda
part
cool.
of the audience, so that's awesome.
You were the audience.
That's
And even like 10
No-
minutes
no
ago,
one-
he was like, I haven't watched in a while.
He's like, I don't fucking know who you people are, honestly. I don't know who got on here. We called him about an extended car warranty and then just spiraled off out of control.
Okay, I need to do better on this lightning round thing, so I'll go quicker.
I mean, we're
So-
Yeah,
distracted.
don't get distracted by us. Like,
Yeah.
just tell us to fuck up.
Okay. Simone Edmondson went to Detroit. He's going to be great. He'll probably be a second pairing D-man. Up and down in terms of potential. He doesn't have as much as Owen Power, but well, you know what? Actually, no, it was the opposite. Simone Edmondson was known to have possibly more potential, but he could also be set. It's going to be insane with him and Mo Sider. Have you seen Mo Sider at all from Detroit? Those two are going to man that DN for Detroit in the future, and it's going to be great. So he's a two-way, in my opinion. He can lay the body. His skill probably needs a little bit of work. He has a decent shot. But I think at 6 it was a good bang for Detroit's.
You cut out
Macklin,
when
possibly
you're
steal the draft. A lot of people. What was that?
I said you cut out, but I'm assuming you said buck.
You said bang for your and it stopped, so I'm gonna assume you
Yes.
said either buck or
I definitely buck.
something else. I'm drawing a blank here. Zebra.
No, you're
Zonkey.
good.
Donkey.
You're chilling. William Eklund, San Jose, probably the steal of the draft. A lot of people haven't heard to Anaheim, actually, so I was surprised when we didn't pick him. But obviously, we're going for centers. We need to fill out that center
he's from
depth.
Sweden, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tons of skill.
18.
I think Kent Johnson has a higher ceiling in terms of Eklund's, a sure choice. I like him a lot. Hate that he went to San Jose.
But I heard of this Eklund kid coming out of San Jose. I've already heard that he's been fucking impressing like everybody. I haven't seen any like film on him or anything, but
yeah, he's been getting points in preseason. He might be a guy who could make the team. You never know. And they're comparing him a little bit to other Swedish prospects, Alexander Holtz and Mason. Lucas Raymond. Yeah, not Mason Raymond. Lucas Raymond.
Looks like a baby.
Yeah, he looks younger, and that's the crazy part. As I'm getting older, I'm seeing these guys come up, and it's like, holy shit! Like, I'm getting to that point where I'm well older than a lot of these guys being drafted, and it's just sort of weird to think
you're
about.
At the point where like a lot in their quote like prime, and then we're at the point where the guys are going downhill. So like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm 19, so like I'm
Evan
still
just had his 19th quinceañera.
Oh, okay.
I have one every year.
That's how that works, right? We got to switch it up and throw a bat mitzvah for you.
I'm in, man. I am in.
Finally make you a man.
Fucking let's do it, man.
We'll make a man out of you.
But yeah, so I'll just go to the last two. I already talked about Brant Clark. Dylan Gunther went to Arizona. That was the other guy I thought Anaheim might take. He's more of an offensive guy. He needs some work on the defensive side. He's just not positionally mature, in my opinion, yet. Hell of a shot, though. He's been scoring goals. I believe he got sent down already, so I believe he'll end the year in Tucson if he doesn't go back to his juniors. But he can pick. I personally am a bigger fan of Mason McTavish. I guess that's the bias, but
yeah, buddy.
Gunther's going to be a goal scorer.
We're all about bias here.
Yeah.
And then at 10, Ottawa took Tyler Boucher. Don't know where that came from, honestly. He's gritty. And I think he's going to be like a third line winger. He's gonna make it. I think he's gonna be a good player. He's out of the USHL as well, but so many other options that they could have gone with. I think they were drafting positionally and team needs, which at 10 I personally wouldn't do, but we'll see how this.
Yeah, his numbers don't look great.
You have your best player unsigned, and you fucking pick a potential third liner.
Yeah,
Ottawa, baby. That's a fucking Ottawa move if I've ever heard.
He's playing for Boston University this season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's weird. Yeah, so he's gritty, and I guess looking down the list, there's not a ton of players that are like that. At least shortly after, but I'm a fan of the pick. We'll see how he works out.
That's what the fourth round is for.
Exactly. I mean, he probably would have been a second round pick, like a late second, if they didn't take him. Someone else was eyeing him too, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. Whatever. Mason McTavish or bust.
That's all I took out of this is he's better than everyone.
Yes. But I want
you heard it his name. Because if he breaks every NHL record, this is the fucking podcast. Everyone's gonna be like, "Holy shit, this guy called it."
Yeah. You know what? I like Mason McTavish a lot. I'd taken Matt Beniers too, but at 3, it surprised me for sure when the Ducks took him. But I definitely am for it. So
okay,
it'll be fun to watch him.
Hell yeah, baby.
Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, do you want to go over this now?
Yeah, that's up to Jake if he wants to stick around.
Jake, do you want to stay with knowing Evan? This is going to be ridiculous, and you should totally stay for it. But if you got shit to do, I'm not going to make you stay.
It's 10:45. You know what, guys? I'm extremely hungover and I need some rest because I got a lot of work to do. So, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. Next time, I'll definitely stay longer. But I just want to get my point in, and yeah, I'm gonna go sleep. So,
Evan, do you have
We
that sound bite?
appreciate you, skunk.
The
It's
sound
the
bite
skunk,
ready?
everybody.
You got that fucking sound bite ready, Evan?
What?
The,
Oh, shit.
give me some applause, man.
No.
No, not that's what. Oh my god.
There it is.
Hold on, the
there
second
you go.
one.
Thank you.
was-
Thank you.
I fucking couldn't figure
It
out.
was
which one
actually
it
went in like perfect order. It was like, but and then you actually fucked up. So the womp, womp, should have gone the entire way, and then the other one.
All right, you guys. Thanks
Go
again
get
for
some
having
rest,
me on. That
buddy.
was
Drink some
fun.
water. Go get some
course.
Pedialyte or something.
All right, and sorry I was a little prickly. I'm struggling here if you can't tell.
Prickly.
You fucking did great, man. Appreciate you.
All right. Enjoy.
See you,
Later.
buddy.
Everyone, that was Jake the Snake. No one has ever been named that before.
No, first time I've ever heard that.
Yep.
All right. I have a presentation.
Okay. Give me a second
Let me
here.
know when you are locked in. Now, just understand, when I started this, I had no idea where this was going to go.
Okay.
Some of these jokes, they're bad, but I just kind of went for it, man. And
So this is your first presentation.
this is my first presentation
This
since
is
like
the
7th grade.
yeah, like because I pretty much all of last time it was me throwing shit at you. So I'm actually
Yeah.
really excited to see what you came up with here. I've not seen this. I've not touched it. I've not looked at it. This is the only thing I've
Okay.
seen.
This is How Each NHL Team Can Win the Cup, a presentation by Evan. We can go ahead and start with the next slide, please, sir. The Anaheim Ducks. They let Gordon Bombay's drunk ass take over the bench so he can finally impress and finally bang Charlie Conway's mom. The two of them start an OnlyFans that's so successful, they fund the team solely off that income. Look
Hell
them
yeah.
up at Mighty Dick, at Wild Ween.
Are they so? In this scenario, the Ducks are struggling money wise.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah, like before the OnlyFans starts.
Yes. So they bring in Bombay and just they say, fix us up, man.
And then he fixes up their mom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, I like that. That's a good one. That's definitely a way you can win.
And that's just going to give you a little taste of how this is going to go. So we can move on to the Arizona Coyotes. Just catch the goddamn Roadrunner, dude. Like, just fucking catch the Roadrunner and we're good. Like, I don't understand why that hasn't happened. Like, get a car, hire somebody. Do you know what I mean? I just, whatever.
In this scenario, so you're saying that the Roadrunner is like how meth addicts need to catch the dragon, and they never do.
Dude, like,
So-
it's like you're inside my brain.
Arizona, they need to catch the Roadrunner, which is the cup,
Exactly.
or just any form of success, really. Or, and the Roadrunner could also be a stadium that can stay longer than 2 years at,
Yeah, that's sad.
or a coach that'll stick around.
Right. If Gretzky can't help your team, just fuck off. All right, let's move on to the Boston Bruins of UCLA. Run the ball, short slants, and plenty of play action. We
I
can go
know
ahead and
that's a football thing.
it is.
I don't watch
didn't-
football, but those who do will probably love that.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next team, which is the Buffalo Dunder Mifflin is a part of Sabres.
Got it. Love it.
Sell Dunder Mifflin NFTs, funnel the money into an offshore Swiss account, and retire. Also trade Jack Eichel.
Yeah, I know, right?
And that's how you're going to get it done this year.
That's awesome. I also like that these are Washington plates on this car.
I didn't even notice that. This is why you're here.
That's beautiful. I love it. All right,
All right,
what do we got?
Calgary Flames. Avoid firefighters at all cost.
Yes,
Also, cut Milan Lucic.
that is a
It's
huge thing.
time.
Firefighters always try to rush the ice and take them down. They're like, "Oh, those flames!"
Exactly, dude. And it's like I can't even watch Flames games because of it. I'm like, oh, here they come. Here they come.
Flames existing on ice? What is this? It's demonry.
All right, what do we have next? What team is next? Carolina Hurricanes. Offer sheets, and more offer sheets. I love that shit. I absolutely
so
love
fucking funny when that was happening, dude.
I love that drama. Like I think we need just not too much more of that, but just a little bit more of that kind of drama because that shit is so fun to watch.
Agreed on that. That's awesome.
Chicago Blackhawks. I'll let you read this one.
Undrafted Tyler Johnson, BB, and Flower. That's
Flower.
That's good. That's good. I'm surprised that Flower is honestly playing. Because
I think he realized maybe he's got a chance to win again.
Well, he saw undrafted Tyler Johnson was going there, and he's like, "What? I was drafted first." And wait, was he drafted first? Also, I don't know what the fuck accent that was.
It's so fucking Russian.
I was drafted first, yeah.
Like Transylvanian. You're a fucking vampire. One. Number 1 pick.
1 pick, 2003. That's also a number.
Oh, sorry for snorting into the microphone.
Yeah,
we can move on. The Colorado Avalanche, they might actually win. Nothing funny about a good team. You know, I could have gone Nazem Kadri, but you know, we're gonna probably talk about him plenty this year. So
they did lose Philip Grubauer though.
They did, but they got Antti Ranta, I believe, and they got another goalie too. I forgot which one, but I still think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
We can move on. Columbus Blue Jackets. The cannon accidentally takes out every opposing team, leading the way for Columbus to win by default. Torts is pissed because he's been saying that for years, but no one could ever understand because of all the yelling.
So actually, that's a really good strategy. And they're like, oh, we forgot to move the cannon back. Like, we were testing it, and that's where the target was, and then we just didn't move it. And then
Columbus
they take out...
scored once.
Yeah, then half of Nashville's guys are just obliterated. And they
mean, Patrick Laine, dude. He just fucking scores a couple of goals, and...
then everyone ducks.
Farewell, Philadelphia Flyers, you know? All right, if the next one is Dallas, I want you to read Dallas. I want you to read Dallas.
Okay. Neil deGrasse Tyson is so fascinated by the space and stars, he buys the franchise. During every pregame meeting, intermission, and team meal, he rambles on about astrophysics to the point where the team resents all of their time that is not spent playing hockey. They rally and win the cup. They are also the first team in the NHL's history, whatever, I'm adding words, to intentionally take every game to overtime just for 5 more potential minutes of quiet.
This is when I started getting weird. This is when I hit that point where I was like,
"That's the point I want. I want it to start going." Like,
there's a couple of those in here. There's some drops, but you know, it's like a roller coaster.
I like it.
Detroit Red Wings. Hey, here, good luck. And I found this picture, and I was like, fucking using that.
Whoever made this, congratulations! You just won a Beer League Banter hat,
right?
Or something. We need to make hats. That's fantastic.
All right, we got next Edmonton Oilers. Mike Smith stays in his net.
Dude,
Oilers win.
Stay in your fucking net. We talked about it so many goddamn times, and I know that we're not the only ones who are talking about it. Stay in your fuck. There's a little blue circle. I think he's colorblind because he tries to. He's like, oh, wait, is that blue over there? Like, I think that's why.
He's just tripping on acid every single game. And
that's the face of someone who just drops some mushrooms right before a game.
Exactly. You know, and it works for him. I'm not here to tell him to stop.
It does, but also when he's trying to fucking catch the dragon in the corner, it's not working.
No, it's not. So just stay in your net. You'll win. You got the team. You'll be fine. You know, I'll let you read this one too.
Florida Panthers. They win the cup. They trade Bob and get rid of his ridiculous contract. They let Spencer Knight develop for 1 more year and employ a real Panther to patrol the crease. The Panther named Florida Flanther, the Florida Panther. I'm going to read that again. The Panther named... It started coming out of my mouth.
It's hard.
And then it was like, no. The Panther named Florida Flanther, the Florida Panther, breaks every goalie record. He's also such a good kitty. Well, good kitty.
Right? I'd watch all their games.
Yeah. Plus he ate Jack Hughes. Just ate him.
Delicious.
And he still made the saves. So he's doing
it. Yeah. No one could even get close, dude. All right, we can move on.
Well, I think he's endangered, so no one's allowed to get.
It's true. If you accidentally hurt him by like shooting the puck too hard or something, like
if you arrest the goalie, you get arrested.
Yeah, exactly. You're done, man. So really smart move. Los Angeles Kings. They only offer and allow Burger King to opposing teams at Staples Center. No team can ever finish an entire game due to what will soon become known around the league as the Luongo Squirts.
That's my favorite story.
I know. I figured you'd enjoy this one.
I
was
I was at that fucking game, and that's like one of my proudest moments being at.
I had a different picture, and I showed it to Carl, and he's like, "You can't use that picture," and then he got in my head, so I changed it.
What was it?
It was like a stock photo, and it was like this little Asian boy who was sitting on the toilet, and he was like screaming, and the dad was over in the corner, like watching him.
Like watching him in horror, or
no, he's a little boy. You know what I mean? So he probably was like just potty trained. So the dad was there like for support, being like, "You got this, buddy." But the picture was like the little boy was like yelling, and I thought it was hilarious. But then I was like,
kind of terrifying.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't use that. I'll show it to you later, though. I found it on the Google Slides. Like, I got all these photos off of their app.
Oh, so it's Google's photo. So someone at Google is like, "Hey, let's take this."
Yeah, it's their fault. Don't give me that option.
All right.
Also, okay, Minnesota Wild.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I wrote, put Andrew on the spot and force him to think of something clever so I don't have to.
Okay, cool. So the Minnesota Wild, their main concern is trying to win games here. So their biggest thing is they have to not lose them. They need to remedy that by stop fucking sucking. So what's going to happen is they're actually going to... I think their state's one of the bad ones with COVID. So with like, they're really like anti-vax and shit. So they're just going to have to kill all the other guys with COVID, essentially. You've heard of killing them with kindness. There's the opposite of that.
So the Minnesota murder.
Matt Dumba also needs to wear number 55 again, or else I'm not going to take that team seriously.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? We should buy those jerseys. That should be something to do this year.
I will buy it for it. I'll mail it to him. I'll be like, "Hey, buddy, you forgot this."
Even if he just wore it during like warm-ups, that would be such a win.
I need it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time or best.
Yeah. Okay, we can move on. Montreal Canadiens. You know what? This one I got a little sentimental. I hope Carey Price is okay.
Yeah, that's fucked. That sucks.
Yeah, I'm normally not like a too soon kind of guy, but this one I was like, I don't really want to dog on this situation since we don't have all the information. So get well soon, buddy.
Hey, he's saved his team many times. He will now save himself.
Exactly. Time to get saved.
He's a good boy.
He's a good kitty.
He's also a dog. Okay.
All right, Nashville Predators. They realize their team name may get misconstrued due to the current climate, so they rebrand as the Nashville Consents. The team, no longer identifying as a Predator, goes on to dominate, consensually, of course.
Got it. I like that.
Yeah. What would their logo be, though? For the Consents. Maybe like a thumbs up or something? Or like it just says like, "You shall pass."
For consent, I'm thinking like one of those like parking garage gates, but it's open.
Okay. I was thinking also like a judge, and he's going like, "I'll allow it." You know, like I'll allow it.
Like agree.
Yeah. Right.
Or two people shaking hands. Just.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, the handshake might not be consensual. Like the other person might have like grabbed his hand, you know? You ever had that happen? Like you kind of go in for not really like a handshake, but they grab your hand, and
I hate it when like you go in for this and
you get a little limp handshake.
Like,
yeah.
Thanks for your fucking fingertips, Jeff.
You have nothing else to do in that. There's nothing else to do in that moment other than just curtsy. You know what I mean? Like just give him a fucking curtsy. Just like.
I usually just throw up on him immediately.
That works.
Just like, like.
All right. Move on before I throw up by hearing it. This one was Christina's favorite. The New Jersey Devils. They relocate to Georgia and win the Cup. It is engraved in history as the year the Devils went down to Georgia.
Bravo.
Thank you, sir.
Give yourself the soundbite. You earned it.
Thanks. Thank you.
That was fantastic.
All right, we can keep going. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Islanders honestly am running out of steam, and that's exactly how I felt in that moment.
All right, I like that.
So I don't know if there's anything you. Okay, New York Rangers.
No,
New York Rangers and Texas Rangers swap rosters. Somehow it works.
these ladies are going to be the best top line. There's going to be 4 of them. It's not going to make any sense. They're missing a 5th, and they're still going to fucking wreck everybody.
Yeah, I figured
They're not
some
going to wear
Park
pads
Rangers-
either.
No, you know, they're fucking. The only time they're going to lose is when they play against Florida. That's just because they can't touch the Panther.
They're just going to surround the Panther and make sure nothing happens to it. And all games will just end in a tie. They'll bring back the tie for that.
That's true. The Park Rangers are going to be the most probably willing to deal with like a large cat.
That, or they could actually extract it and put it back in the wild.
And then it's an empty net.
And then,
For the rest of
then it's empty net. Yeah, they're fucked. Until the cat finds its way back.
Yeah, but
But,
know, there's security and stuff. They might not let it in.
True.
It doesn't have a card or a negative test, so they're not letting it in the building. You know. Thanks.
Hello,
Ottawa
sir.
Senators. I wrote no chance. Give Brady Kachuk whatever deal he wants.
Who's
That
this
photo was the
person?
first one that popped up. I just typed in senator, and that one popped up. So
Okay.
I fucking went with it.
The senator's
Guess
lazy,
I-
man. He's got a fucking lazy eye.
Yeah, I don't know which one's lazy though. Like which eye is actually.
I
lazy.
think they're both. They have to. This is making me uncomfortable. A minute, James.
Okay, Philadelphia Flyers. With Jacob Voracek gone, Gritty finally can slide into the lineup as the only frizzy hair, orange bearded player. Turns out he's actually pretty good.
Oh yeah. Everyone's been saying that. He's been ready for a while. He's been the developmental asshole system for a while now.
It's time. It's time. Bring him up. Let's do it. Pittsburgh Penguins. Team gets sponsored by Men's One-A-Day Multivitamin to keep the old men on this team healthy. I wrote, Jesus Christ, this team is old. I looked them, dude, holy shit, man. They're all like 35. I know that's not like super old, but in the show, it's pretty old.
Considering that's
Yeah.
Oof.
Crosby's already injured. Malkin's already injured. Letang.
Dude,
I'm just
okay.
gonna assume he's injured.
Has he's not injured?
No, because every year we talk about the time of year where Malkin steps up when Crosby's injured, and then we talk about when Crosby steps up when Malkin's injured, for as long as I can remember. And Letang's always out with like a head injury or something. And somehow they make the playoffs still. Yep. All right, we can move on from the Pens. San Jose Sharks. You know what? I'll let you have this one.
The Sharks trade Evander Kane back to the Thrashers. By the time he realizes they're not a team anymore, all the locks have been changed at the SAP Arena.
You know, I kind of hope that one happens. They just got to get that guy out of there.
Like, he might just not even notice. He might just show up where they used to play and be like, cool.
Yeah. You know what? If he goes back to Atlanta, he'll probably get picked up by the Devils because they're down there in Georgia. So
yeah, it's pretty close.
yeah. Okay. See, there you
Well,
go. He still
it's
has
in
a chance to
Georgia.
play. Yeah, he still got a chance to play.
All right, Seattle Kraken.
You got this. You read this one.
The whole team is just depressed and hammered all year off of Kraken rum. Turns out the rum plus vitamin D supplements create an unacceptable steroid that turns this team into undetectable steroid. Sorry, I'm not reading. I'm my eyes are here, but my mouth is here. That's what's happening.
I understand. I mean, it's
Creating, yeah. Okay. Turns out the rum plus vitamin D supplements create an undetectable steroid that turns this team into a combination of the 80s Flyers and the early 2000s Avalanche. Best hockey I've ever watched. Fun fact, Andrew and I have definitely gotten a little drunk off Kraken rum.
Yeah,
I remember,
buddy.
like, there were times, like, I remember we saw the bottle and we're like, oh, yes, marketing works. Let's get it.
Yeah.
And then we never looked back.
I know we've taken shots during that like garage show at the Falvies.
Yes.
We were throwing down some Kraken that night.
That was
I think I have pictures of that somewhere.
That was a night. That was a night and a half. That's for damn sure. Okay, St. Louis Blues. I'll
Go
let you
for
read this. Okay, I'll take it. Jordan Bennington finally sees Andrew's video about how he is Taylor Swift. Inspired to write a new album, Taylor Swift, a.k.a. Jordan Bennington, goes on an absolute tear and regains his/her status as an American sweetheart.
You know,
I like
it's
that.
just a
That's
nice
a
story.
that's a good story. That's a
Right?
comeback story for the ages.
Yeah, it's a nice story. All right, let's
I
go.
love that. That's great. All right.
All right,
I
Tampa Bay Lightning. Pat Maroon is all you need. 2 more consecutive Cup wins, and we will always remember years 2018 to 2023 as the Maroon 5. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you so much.
You got it. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm not
I've been
rooting for Tampa.
workshopping this Maroon 5 joke for fucking years, since he was on the Ducks. And it finally aligned this way, you know?
Like maybe the only one that you could ever attribute it to before that was if he took a 5-minute major, which happened a lot.
Oh, Jesus
but
Christ,
now
I didn't
he
think of that.
has the opportunity for even better Maroon 5.
Yes, and I kind of hope it happens at this point, just to fucking throw it back to this in 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay,
Wow.
we can move on. Wow. Toronto Maple Leafs.
Maple
They
Leafs,
finally
nice.
changed Leafs to Leaves, and the English community celebrates. I don't care if they win honestly, just fix the name.
I had this conversation with somebody very recently about this exact thing, about why it is the Leaves and not the Leafs. And yeah, that's pretty much the consensus of exactly what you just wrote here. Was if they do that, everyone will be happier.
Right. Maple Leaves. It's
Beautiful.
hard.
Whoa.
Go for it. You can do this one.
That's a Sedin. Okay.
Right?
The Sedins come out of retirement. Yep. Since everyone is a little bit cooler with the idea of aliens existing, they show up to every game in a rocket. It's actually pretty sick.
In that picture, I was like, no fucking way does this picture exist.
Like a halfway of Daniel and I mean, they look the same. So
I'll have to do like one of those cuts, you know, where I cut it in half and put.
He kind of looks like Andrei Vasilevsky too.
Well, they're from the same planet. Yeah, they claim they're from different countries. That's their way of trying to throw everybody off their scent.
They're from 007.
One more time.
007.
You fucking nailed that. Good job. All right, we're almost done, dude.
Golden Knights.
Vegas
baby.
Golden Knights. I don't know. You want to take this? You want me to take it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, Robin Leonard cancels the entire NHL. Fuck yeah. Only 2 players left standing at the end. Leonard and Fleury. They take turns launching the puck at each other from crease to crease. Honestly, I would pay to watch that.
Right?
If that's like a pay-per-view, I'm paying $100 for it. Flower tries to get cute and do his 360 spin, catches an edge, and the puck goes in. Vegas wins technically. I love that. That's
take
great.
my money. Right?
I seriously would pay money for that. If some executive somewhere is listening, you'll get at least $100 if you do that.
Dude, you know what? Let's double it. $200. I'm paying too.
$200.
I might even buy it for my friends. Yeah, like, dude, you gotta watch this shit tonight.
No, you can't come over and watch it because I'm gonna buy it for you.
Exactly. Watch it at home, man. Be comfortable. All right.
Washington Capitals.
Evgeny Kuznetsov gets the entire locker room to do blow with him. They can't be stopped. So much energy.
Time is it.
Dude, so good.
Love that.
Can you keep it down? I just did a bunch of coke. Winnipeg Jets. I just wrote, I am sure Andrew is still heated over that Mark Scheifele hit from last year.
Fuck you,
so
Scheifele.
I'm just going to give him some space here to sound off.
Fuck you, Scheifele. Eat my entire asshole after a $20 Taco Bell dinner. Go fuck yourself. I hate you.
And that is my presentation.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I thought I had some good jokes in there. You know, you gotta work through some shit ones to get some good ones. So
the winner was The Devil Went Down to Georgia. That was,
you know, and that one was so simple.
It was good. The simple ones always work, man. It's like that's the best way to be. Okay, we have like 5 minutes left. Do you want to do? Oh, so wait, before we go, I wanted to run this by you. I've seen this happen before, but I haven't seen anyone do it in a while. So Tampa currently has the cup, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a Photoshop of a championship belt of sorts.
Okay.
Whoever beats Tampa first is now the champion.
Okay.
Whoever beats them next is now the champion.
Ooh.
It is a pro wrestling style championship.
Dude, I love this.
So at the end of the season, and we'll just go into, well, it could go into the playoffs if we wanted it to. Now let's just keep it regular season because a team could win it if they're not in the playoffs. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really call it. Again, this is not my idea. I've seen it done before, way in the past, but I have not seen anyone do it in a while. So I think we need to bring it back. But it's the champion of champions.
Dude, I love that so much.
So we need to Photoshop something for next
Okay.
next week, because next week the season's starting. By the way, I'm going to the Tampa Washington game next weekend here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
That's awesome.
We
Take
actually
some
have some
pictures.
friends coming out, and they were like, "We want to see a hockey game." And I was like, "We need to go to that one."
Yeah, dude, take some pictures and we'll put them on the fucking podcast.
I'm down. I'll take
Or a
pictures of
video.
me like in front of like things like trash cans and shit.
Please.
Here's the trash can at the fucking Capitol One
I love
Arena.
that idea though.
So
What we should
currently,
do-
Tampa is the. We need to think of a name for it too, like the
Okay.
like the hardcore champion or something. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out.
I think what we should also do too is put a wager, and I don't know, maybe we can pick like 5 teams each that we think is going to end up with the belt.
I like that. Okay, so here we got our predictions thread here. Give me 5 teams that are going to win the belt, and give me 3 teams that are going to win the cup.
Ooh, okay. So 5 teams that are going to win the belt. I'm going to go with some teams that I don't normally pick for things. So we'll go Buffalo Sabres. We'll take let's go with New Jersey Devils down there in Georgia. Give me the Arizona Coyotes. Take the Nashville Consents.
That's what number.
Oh. And go with the Dallas Stars.
I like this. That's good. Good. So your belt picks are there. All right. Let's go with or I'll do my belt picks over here.
Okay.
So, thinking. It's kind of hard to say like if it's going to stay in the East or stay in the West too, because primarily Tampa plays the East. But if someone from the West comes and takes it, it might stick in the West for a while.
Yeah, I guess what we could have. No, I was going to say we could have looked at the schedule, but it's going to be going all over the place.
I'm going Kraken number 1.
Love this. Love this. Okay. The Duck Cooks. The Mighty Dicks and Wild Ween, dude.
I'm thinking West Coast is going to take it. So I'm going to do 3 West and then 2.
Okay.
So let's say the Canucks.
Okay. Nyuk.
And then I think about 2 at the end of the season. They're going to be rolling hard. Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So they might take a one. Shits and gigs, but also Columbus.
All right. I almost chose Columbus. So I'm glad you put them on there. Okay.
All right. So what are your
for the cup?
What's your cup winners? What's your top 3 cup guys?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Canes for the sake of you know what, I'd love to see Freddie kind of tie it all together, go to a new team and take it this year. Would be fun. Let's see, maybe a West team. Colorado's too easy, so I'm gonna take. I'll take Vegas. I'll take Vegas. And then as a kind of wild card team, I'm gonna go with the Panthers. There's some, try to get some different answers in here.
Gotcha. Good. Okay, for me, I'm gonna go with. I love going unconventional with it, but I need to be.
Yeah.
I'm not writing Tampa down.
I understand.
I'm writing Corey Perry down.
Okay, I like that. I do like that.
Corey Perry's gonna win that cup. Number 2. if I had someone from the West that I want to win it, fuck it.
Kraken? Okay.
Fuck it. I don't care. Oh, wait, that's who cares? Whatever. If it happens, like, then I'm awesome. If not, then, that's a joke.
It's just a goof.
I'm just goofing, man. Jeez, you took it seriously. This is unprofessional hockey talk. You fucking
Yeah, dude.
idiot. What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my face.
What the fuck did you say to me, you little bitch? All right. Last one. Fuck it, Colorado. Colorado looks really good. I think they're going to learn from their past mistakes. I think once they figure out their goalie thing and they realize that Nazem Kadri is a waste, then they trade him because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Send him to the Send.
He's going to go to fucking Columbus and he's going to hang out. And then he's going to help them win the belt. But it's like,
Yeah.
Can't pay bills with the belt.
You want to do a quick, before we're done, you want to do a quick, just kind of like leader of like who finishes with most goals?
Yeah, let's see it. So,
Kind of thing?
so this is the Evan bracket on this side.
Okay.
And then this is the Andrew bracket on this side. Okay. You want to say like goals / points overall?
We can do. I mean, we could do one for goals, one for points, and what's another kind of like major? I think rookie of the year might be a little hard to call.
Who do
just
you
'cause we
think?
don't-
Who do you think should lead in goals?
I think it's gonna be Draisaitl this year.
Really?
Yeah, I think if Leon, if I think if they keep him and McDavid apart, and they keep him as second line center, obviously the big matchup was always going to go against McDavid, and I think Draisaitl just fucking tears it up.
I like that.
I'm gonna
That makes me happy.
Right, I'm hopeful there.
Who's your big assist guy?
I'm just trying to stay away from McDavid because it's the easy answer, even though it's probably going to be him. But hey, maybe he gets hurt this year and he doesn't put up that many points. So 4 assists. Give me Nathan McKinnon.
Colorado, right? Yeah. I was
give me Nathan McKinnon. That first line again is
no, M-A-K.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Capital C. I like the capital C there. Yeah, I love that. That's we need the fucking SpongeBob meme where he's like the chicken. Right.
I'll get it on there for the next one.
What?
I'm also going to make an Excel spreadsheet to keep track of the belt.
Okay.
And
we got goals,
statistics and shit. That'd be hilarious.
So we can just go with kind of like one more major.
Goals, assists, penalty minutes.
Ooh, yes. Penalty minutes. Oh man, you know what? Ryan Reeves got hurt, so I'm not gonna give it to Reeves.
Oh, did he get hurt? I didn't hear that.
He did. It was kind of hard to watch. His leg like buckled underneath him.
As someone who knows what knock-knee syndrome is now, that makes me disturbed.
I know, right? That was
also, Jake. I know you're rewatching this. Fuck you for putting that in my head.
Hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Yeah, but fuck you. All right. Penalty.
Penalty minutes. Let's go with. I'm gonna go with Radko Gudas.
Oh,
is he even playing this year?
I don't fucking know, but I'm running it down.
Okay.
He was with Philly last year, right?
He was with Florida. I think he was with Philly the year before. Radko Gudas still says for the Florida Panthers. So, yeah, let's go with Gudas.
Okay. All right. For goals, Jesus.
Okay.
Because, I mean, come on. I had to be predictable at some point here.
You're trying to win. I get it.
Yeah, what do we win? We can determine that later.
Yeah.
But we'll win something.
Love. We win love.
You'll finally understand what it is to be loved.
She will be loved. Pat Maroon 5.
Jesus again. He's going to have a fucking tear of a year. He's going to break every record. It's going to be amazing. And
you might as well just go 3 for 3, dude. McDavid just going to turn into a goon also this year.
No, I can't do that to my boy. What I can do is tell you exactly the right answer, though. Nick.
If you're right there,
Motherfucking
right-
Richie.
if you're right for penalty minutes, then you get your own award just for the Nick Ritchie thing. If you're right there,
I'll put it right fucking. You can see it every single goddamn time. I'll tape it to my goddamn window.
I got this. If Nick Ritchie wins this for you and finishes the year at the most penalty minutes, I will buy you a Nick Ritchie jersey that you can hang up for the podcast.
I don't want that, but I will take the winner of I'll take it for the pride. Just know I fucking hate him and I don't want to support him, but I will take his jersey if I win this. Just so I can slowly burn it, you know?
Yeah, I understand. You can do
every other weekend I'll take a lighter to it and just until
just a little
until it's
bit.
gone. Yeah. Or until it looks really cool, like it's a Mad Max style, but
yeah.
Or Richie forgot to take his jersey off when he was cooking hamburgers or something.
Yeah,
which probably has already happened.
He does not cook his own hamburgers, dude. He hits the fucking drive-thru.
Well, if he tried, he would burn it. That's for damn sure.
That's why he doesn't do it. He's like, I'm gonna leave this to the pros at the Mickey D's.
I love that. Okay, cool. So we are over the hour, but it's fine. It's the first one of the season. We're getting our shit.
Yeah.
So the belt idea, I think that's amazing. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. The fucking there's really good choices here. I'd be fine with the Canes winning.
Yeah. I think last year they learned a lot, and then they got I can't pronounce his name from Montreal this offseason with the offer sheet. Miami. Yeah, sure. That's the best I'm gonna do.
It's Coke and Pepsi.
Coke and Pepsi. That was the guy they got, right? I'm not even fucking butchering this. Pretty sure he's the one that they picked up.
Sure.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll figure out if somebody wins the cup winner one. That's a big prize.
Yeah, honestly, so if one of us does win that, I'm thinking I might you can actually order custom championship belts.
Okay.
Like the WWE style, like they're real, they're the gold and shit. They cost a couple $100, but you can get a one with your own logo on it. We can get one with the Beerly Banter logo on it. So if one of us wins that, I might consider getting one of those. But we have to win it. We have to fucking earn it.
Yeah, I'll start putting away just $5 per paycheck and into a Beer League Banter fund.
I'm down.
And,
I'll manage
yeah,
it.
and then we'll fucking just at the end of the year, someone's winning something, and then we'll get some awards.
That'd be awesome.
We can have an awards ceremony at the end of the year.
That'd be like that. I'd fly out for that.
We should, dude. Dress up all nice.
Have a small red carpet that we just bought. It's like a 4x4 square of it, but it's there.
Yeah. Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Dude, that creeped up on me so fast.
Yeah, I saw your face moving. I was like, "What's that?" Is he coming?
You're like, dude, something must smell in that room.
All right, well, that's it for the first episode of the season, man. That's we got our rookies out of the way with Jake, very hungover Jake Jasperson. We got our picks ready. We had a nice slideshow to start us off. I think this is gonna be a good season.
I think so too, man. We got we'll have a lot to work with this year. It's not just going to be down to just talking playoffs. There's going to be so much shit. We got to figure out how to make this function during a regular season.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of shit we miss, but
we're not professionals, so
we're definitely not professionals.
Go to ESPN if you want everything.
Yeah, go ask Linda Cohn why the fucking Tampa's going to win the cup.
Yeah, Barry Melrose is going to be like, "Remember when I coached the Kings?" People are going to be like, "No, dude,
like, cut your hair, old man." He's like,
"Ah, yeah, how much grease is in there, man?"
Years of buildup.
I still love Barry Melrose. Don't get me wrong.
I love that guy. He's fucking crazy.
He is.
All right. Okay.
Fantastic.
We're done.
Yeah, fuck yeah to the Zonkeys. And yeah, I got to take a piss.
North Dakota Zonkeys. All right. I'll end this in 3, 2.